Qapla world, it's Birdo Prey 5, and I try not to make videos like this. I'm a nice guy, I think. You know, I love my family. I love my dog, Sassy. I loved my Jeep. You guys know this. Despite what Anti-Trekker might say, I think I'm a pretty nice guy. And so recently on YouTube, I was watching, it was a channel I'd never heard of before, and a series I'd never seen before, but it was called, and you can see it here, Episode 93, Truth or Myth, Starfleet Ships. Starfleet Starship, the Joseph Designs. Now, I admit the fact that my first name was in the title of the video, it might have affected my choice to click on it. I mean, there are so many videos I skip, but I clicked on it, and you know what? It's 14 minutes long. It's a very cool video. It's a very interesting video by a guy I had never heard of before. Apparently, TriAngulum Audio Studios. Why are audio studios putting out videos? I don't know, but I'm not going to ask questions. And holy crap, he's got 30.8 thousand subscribers. So way bigger than me. You know, half as big as, say, Lore Reloaded. But way bigger than me. And I'd never heard of him before. And apparently he does Star Trek videos. And, you know, I do recommend you guys check out his channel. Because despite what I'm about to get into, at least the one video I watched, it was decent. In fact, I liked it, as you can see. I liked it the day I watched it. So there was nothing wrong with the video. However, well, let's listen together. So this is a very short segment from his video, and basically what this video is about, he is going through the original Starfleet technical manual and showing us on screen all of the ships that were conceived of by this guy Joseph. Joseph is his last name. All these ships he designed in the Starfleet technical manual, which were all based off of the Constitution class, but have all the parts rearranged differently, as we might, you know, we probably know if you're a Star Trek fan. You've probably looked at the original technical manual at some point. So, but here he's talking about the Constitution class, which of course was the one ship we actually saw in the original series, the Starfleet ship. And
okay, of course this one isn't his, obviously, but it was the class that
they
Joseph
called it a heavy
from.
cruiser.
What is something interesting of note is that it was Joseph who decided what the size of the Enterprise and the Constitution class would be. And the information provided about the class in this manual would eventually become canon when it was used on a screen graphic in Season 2 of Star Trek Discovery. Contrary to popular belief by Discovery haters, the Constitution class is 288.6 meters long, with a width of 127.1 meters.
Okay, so I'll be honest. I'm sure Anti-Trekker and Doomcock and other people, they know the width and the height of the Enterprise and the length. Probably if you ask them, they could repeat it to you verbatim or whatever they know it to be. I was never, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Star Trek, I do, but he never got bogged down in the technical details. I couldn't tell you how long, or how wide, or how tall I thought the Enterprise, the original TOS Enterprise was, you know, offhand. I didn't have a number in my head. But listening to this, it seems like that there was probably a number that TOS fans believed it to be until Discovery put out a screenshot or it was there was a screenshot of its technical specs in the back somewhere on the Discovery. So he's trying to tell us that because it was on a console in a Discovery episode on screen for probably a fraction of a second, that makes it canon above and beyond, I guess, what everyone else thought that to be. Now, I'll be honest. That is ridiculous thinking. And it wasn't the original reason I was even making this video. But, I mean, if what Discovery shows is canon, then is it canon to hold your phaser backwards now? Because, hey, Discovery showed us that. I can tell you where it is. I've checked it. It's real. It's there. So this is now canon. The phaser aims at your face. That's canon. So no, I'm sorry, TriAngulum Studios. Just because it shows up in Discovery, it doesn't mean it's canon. It just meant it showed up in Discovery. But that aside, I simply said, okay, maybe I was being a little cheeky, but I said, so, and by Discovery haters, you mean Trekkies. Since, in all honesty, I do not know of, and maybe now I do, but I do not know anybody who ever purported to be an original series Star Trek fan. Also, say they liked and enjoyed, if they were a fan of Star Trek Discovery. It seemed mutually exclusive to me in my life up to this point. I'm sure there were some out there, but I didn't come across any. So I just said, and by Discovery haters, you mean Trekkies. He could have said, no, I'm a Discovery fan and a Trekkie, or he could have ignored it. But okay, he wrote back, and give him props for writing back. He said, no. Okay. Recent polls, oh Jesus, done on Twitter and Facebook groups, that both liked and hated the Discovery show, DSC, show that 74% of the quote-unquote old guard like Discovery, and numbers released by Netflix, Amazon, and iTunes show that Discovery is the most watched, successful, first-run Star Trek series in history to this point. Numbers released by Netflix, Amazon. Is Discovery even on Amazon? So number one, so no. I mean all the people who are irrational and try to impose their personal opinions on others through intimidation and bullying. So I assume I was being a bully by saying, and by Discovery haters, you mean Trekkies. But regardless, if that was bullying, please let me know. Like I said, I think I'm a nice guy. I mean, right? I'm just like anyone else. Love my family, love my dog, love my Jeep like a man loves a car or a Jeep. But, tickle me. Do I not laugh? Prick me. Do I not bleed? And wrong me. Shall I not seek revenge? That is quoting a great man centuries from now who was quoting another great man centuries prior. But back to the issue at hand. I responded to him, TriAngulum Audio Studios, polls, because this is ridiculous. Don't tell me that 74% of original Star Trek fans like Discovery. I'm sorry, you are entitled to your opinion. You're absolutely entitled to your opinion. If you like Discovery, you know what? More power to you. I'm happy you have something you like. and I tell this to him, I'll question your taste, but you're entitled to your opinion. Okay, what you're not entitled to, however, are your facts. So let's read this. I said, polls? You mean like the polls who said Hillary had a 98% chance of winning the presidency on Election Day 2016? I'm sure that upset him. Polls like that? No. You mean even less scientific, internet polling. Easily manipulated, if not just false to begin with. And this is absolutely true. I don't know one person in real life, IRL, anti-tracker, in real life, who watches Discovery other than you. Other than YouTubers who give it poor reviews. Don't tell me the numbers were good. If the numbers were good, Netflix wouldn't have hard passed on it for season 3 and let Amazon pick it up for pennies. CBS won't release the numbers because they are so bad. If they were great numbers, if it was the most successful Star Trek season 1 in history, you better believe CBS All Access would be showing us the numbers. If you like Discovery, that is your choice. And while I question your taste, I understand not everyone likes the same thing. But your facts, in quotes, are bogus. Good video. So I was nice enough to tell him it was a good video. Because it was. And it is. And I still think, despite this guy's obvious lack of taste, you should watch it. So he wrote back. He wrote back very quickly, and I apologize. I was just so busy with my email queue, I did not get to it until this morning. And he wrote back, Birdie. Oh, thank you, Birdie. I guess we're friends now. I'm not going to argue with you about facts. Obviously, because you don't seem to have any on your side. You want to keep believing the world is flat? Go nuts. I do not believe the world is flat. But keep that sort of nonsense off my channel. This is a non-toxic environment for all fans of all Star Trek, whether you agree with a series or not. Well, I'm a fan. If you continue to make nonsense posts, such as this in an effort to inflame the community here, you will be banned, and you won't be missed. Oh, that's harsh. This is your only warning, and I am personally moderating your comments from now on to ensure you follow channel rules. Thread closed. No further comments will appear. Well, okay, TriAngulum Audio Studios. First, you seem confused. You are on YouTube, sir. You are not on a forum where you get to close a thread. These are comments on YouTube, and try as you might, your choice is to either ban me from your channel, hide my comments as spam or junk, or let them appear. But closing the thread is simply not an option you have, sir. I know you're only been on YouTube, or at least according to when I go to your channel, it says that you've been here about a year and a half, because this was made 6 months ago, and you said that in the past year. So you have a very successful channel, so hats off to you, sir. But no, you do not get to close a thread. That's just not possible. So then, obviously, since he said, oh, did you show more? No, there's no more. Okay. So obviously, since he said this ridiculousness, I just had to, reiterate the fact, pointed out to him that he can't close a thread just because he says thread closed. So I said to him, I understood. You are entitled to your opinion, sir. LLAP, which of course anti-trigger means live long and prosper. So I hope that was done with it. But then I went to give him a second like because I am such a nice freaking guy. Okay, I felt bad. I didn't want to, upset this guy. Clearly, he's mad. I mean, granted, if I was a Discovery fan, I would probably get triggered by little things too, because I would know the whole world is out to get me. So I went to give him another like from Bird O Prey 5X channel. And I looked, and oh, there's my comment from Bird O Prey 5, but wait, none of my other comments are showing. So he removed them. Well, he didn't remove them. He used YouTube chat to mark them as junk. So thank you, guy. And yeah, so you didn't get the second like. But I didn't take away the first like either. So he is silencing me, censoring me. Okay, he didn't take away the very first post for whatever reason, because I guess he wanted to have his say. He needed to show everybody else that he was in charge here, and he was responding to the terrible Discovery hater, toxic bringer, I guess. I would say toxic male, but I assume he's a he, so I don't know, although I don't think that matters anymore. So he deleted my replies for all practical purposes, but he keeps his responses. Now, if this triggered him so much, why not just delete it completely, and then nobody would ever see me posted this at all? But no, he needs to have his responses show up to tell people that the numbers released by Netflix, Amazon, and iTunes show Discovery was the most watched. How is that possible? And if it is, it's probably just because of manipulation of the numbers. But, I mean, just think about it. In real life, do you know anybody who watched Discovery other than the people on YouTube? There's nobody. I mean, I have Star Trek fans in my family. They did not watch Discovery. They didn't even know Discovery was happening because it's not on television. It's on CBS All Access. And even after they knew about it, because I told them they weren't going to go sign up for CBS All Access to watch Star Trek. F that. They don't care. Okay? It's dead to them. It doesn't even exist. It's not in the same universe. So where are these people? Where are these people that made it so successful? And where are these numbers? I don't know. I can tell you, and granted, it's not scientific, but neither are Facebook group post polls, and neither are Twitter polls, so don't give me bullshit that means anything, because it means zero. It means diddly squat. So, yes, he silenced me. I will not be silenced. So, I had to make this video just, getting my responses out there. And maybe I was being toxic and a bully. I will grant you, saying, and by Discovery haters, you mean Trekkies. Yeah, I was being a little bit, I don't know, not sarcastic, just, I wanted, Discovery hates Discovery. Discovery is a cancer of Star Trek. Its very being ruins everything we knew about Star Trek. It tries to change history, which, like that Voyager episode with the time ship, erasing entire civilizations from existence. That is what Discovery is trying to be. It tries to erase who Spock was. It tries to erase the legacy of Captain Pike, the legacy of Spock. It tries to change what Vulcans were. Logic extremists. What are we talking about here? It tries to change the very nature of the Spock-Sarek relationship. It tries to change what powers Vulcans have. Freaking intergalactic Skype. Okay? It tries to change the very laws of physics. Time crystals, Klingorks, oh my god. I mean, it hurts me. Everything about Discovery hurts me. You know what? I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry, Triangular Films. I'm not sorry I took a little dig at Discovery fans. Because you know what? It's harmful. It's harmful. They're toxic. Discovery is what's toxic. Not me. Okay? Not the millions of actual Star Trek fans who looked at Discovery and were made sick to their stomachs by what they were seeing. And no, it's not because of the race of Michael Burnham or the sex of Michael Burnham. Nobody gives a shit, okay? It is 2019. Star Trek fans have had women and African Americans and all types of races and religions and even sexual identities in Star Trek their entire lives. Okay? What I want is a person who knows how to hold a phaser, even if it was her first day on the job, which I doubt it was. But even if it was her first day, you don't have to be the biggest Star Trek fan, but Jesus Christ, people, find somebody who knows how to hold a phaser the right way without having to think about it. So, I'm sorry if I upset you, Triangular Audio Studios, but I will not be silenced. I will not be bullied by you. Or anyone. Except, perhaps, you know, Mom O'Prey, if she gets really. She's not a bully. She's not a bully. And Sassy also. Sassy sometimes. She barks a lot to get her way. But if you're not living in this house, God damn it, I don't have to take your crap. Qapla! I guess. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BirdOPrey5.com, the new home of everything BirdOPrey5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BirdOPrey5 or on BirdOPrey5.com. Take care.